Hello, welcome to LUKSO Scaffold. LUKSO Scaffold is a full-stack starter kit with lots of samples in a modular format for developers to get started, learn quickly, share, and build together. So here, I will connect the LUKSO wallet. So it's connected. So let me get to the presentation. So LUKSO Scaffold is a full stack starter for LUKSO with high fidelity example for dApps to get started and launch quickly from the backend, the contract, to the front end, the dApp. They can learn, fiddle, prototype, and launch the full-blown apps with smooth developer experience from localhost testnet to mainnet into the same stack. Developers. And that's why Scaffold is very important for the LUKSO ecosystem. LUKSO Direct is quite good, but it can be much better. Some of the information are outdated, and most of the code samples are in Vue.js and Vanilla.js. And as you know, most of the developers they use React and HDS. So what I'm doing is filling in the gaps, and the little missing pieces add up. And I want to make LUKSO DevS great. LUKSO Scaffold will make learning curve a lot smoother and a lot fun for new and experienced developers, primarily intended towards the Web2 developers and other developers coming from other EVM platforms. Most of the time, the developer get frustrated, they're excited in the early days, and they are frustrated because there's something missing, and a lot of developers leave. And fewer developers mean fewer dApps, and the ecosystem is not good for the ecosystem. And most of the tutorials are very simplistic, and and most of the time, developers like me get lost and almost give up. With the scaffold, I want to provide a lot of hand holding for developers to feel confident and improve along the way. Scaffold is full stack. It has built-in transactions, Explorer, contract debugger with a lot of sample apps, and to transition from localhost to mainnet, it's just changing one line of code and running two lines of comments, which I will show you later. And LUKSO Scaffold provide composability. It is organized in a modules in terms of the front end dApp as well as the contract. So these modules can be plug in and plug out easily just by dropping the folder or removing the folders. And so launch the scaffold with lots of bells and whistles building to get started right away. So let's get to the code. So just now I was running the target network for LUKSO testnet, but for simplicity and for faster turnaround for this demo, I'll change it to the hardhead, local hardhead. So I need to run the local chain. I'll stop the Next.js server. So the local chain is up and running, and I will deploy the contracts. So the contracts are here. I have put in lots of contract here just to demonstrate the deployment here. So the contracts are deployed, and now I can run the Next.js server. So for the Next.js, it is all organized in modules or in simpler way in folders. So these can be plugged in and plugged out easily. So the Next.js server is running. So the LUKSO app wallet doesn't work with the hardhead, so I will connect with MetaMask. So the contract has been deployed to the hardhead, and all these are already connected thanks to the scaffold, Ethereum scaffold too, which LUKSO Scaffold is building upon. So I can mint NFT. So I do not have enough money, so I can get from the faucet. The good thing with the hardhead is so fast for local testing. So now I have enough funds to pay for the mint, and let's mint it. So it has been minted. I will mint another one. I can just transfer it. If we look at the transfer, we can check out how those NFT has been minted and transferred, changing hands. We can also look at the block explorer on how different transactions happening in the hard hat. So we can also look at this module, universal profile. We can create a profile. Creating profile takes a bit of time. And I can flash the profile. So this is a profile that I created just now. And we can also debug contracts by directly interacting with the different contracts that I have deployed. And one is quite simple. Just have to change this target network to LUKSO TechNet or the LUKSO, and deploy the contract by calling yarn deploy with the respective chain identifier, and then we run yarn parcel to deploy to the parcel. So there'll be lots of documentations for developer to get started easily, and to do parallel development with ongoing scaffold E2 development. I have organized the different customization for LUKSO Scaffold into this folder. So all of the relevant LUKSO code will be sitting in this module. So I can also integrate other improvement from the main repo. And last but not least, the next big step for LUKSO Scaffold is to build the community around LUKSO Scaffold by building lots of content, lots of sample modules, and build challenges, which are partially completed modules for developers to complete and iterate and submit for them to claim the achievement NFT, something like how Speedrun Ethereum has done. So that is building on top of the composability and inspired by how Bill built developer community around Scaffold E2. And lastly, launch with Scaffold. Go from localhost to mainnet in very simple ways, or in the full stack, full cycle approach, and get your dApp ready on mainnet. Bye bye.